Okay, so what is up guys, this is Drakane here, welcome back to some Ark Survival Evolve Mobile. So today we are starting out with the unicorn we tamed last episode, last video, taming video I would say. So as it's going to be happening from now on, after taming any of these creatures I'm going to have another video just taking them out, going out on a spin with them, checking their abilities and showing you guys why you would want to tame one of them even. So basically the unicorn is just a larger version of the Equus, and also they don't take fall damage as well. The only differences that they have from the Equuses is that they've got this shiny pointy horn. They always appear in pure white colors, as in the everywhere, even if they spawn in, they will appear in pure white color. Oh, and that's your level. Oh, level 90, no problem. So you can use the normal saddle on these guys as well, the eco saddle. You can craft up the stuff as well, drugs. You can craft up any of these, but the lasso cannot be crafted. It can only be crafted at the Equus. And yep, you can just create rainbows. So basically that's all the difference there is between the Equuses and these unicorns. The unicorns are much more rare than the Equuses. Only one of these unicorns will spawn in the wild, and also unicorns are quite easy to spot as well. But yeah, better off just going on some kind of small creature like a dire bear. Medium-sized creatures are best. So what you basically want is that as you go around, listen to the sounds of horses, and while you are listening also just listen to this kind of twinkling sound that you can hear in the background. So that twinkling sound is associated with the Equuses. Now with unicorns, yep. And also that unicorn residue is quite useful as well, as I will show you near to the end of this video. So basically these unicorns are fast, quite fast I would say, and if you can find a perfect mate for these guys, same level, or if you have found a low level, breeding up low levels ain't so good I would say, because Equuses are kind of fragile. Equuses and unicorns are kind of fragile, so just try to get the highest level you can, and once you get them, just try to get a breeding pair and just breed them up and imprint them. So their stamina is really good. You can run for like hours, about 3 or 4 times, more than 3 or 4 times around the entire island, and still this one won't be out of stamina. Jumping takes a bit of stamina, not much, not noticeably much. If we are on a low level unicorn, you will find that the stamina drop is noticeable, and they've got a normal attack like doing some kind of like a head biting kind of thingy, so that's there. And also they've got the buck kick. It's the yep, there. It's similar to the Equuses, no different. It deals a large amount of torpor. So let's just go up to this guy, this mushups here. So unicorns are really good torpor dealers as well. So this one's got 3000 torpor, and let's just give you a little bit of a few shots please. Yeah, like that. Now these guys are kind of like masters at knocking out creatures. They're one of the better ways that you can save your trank arrows and trank darts. Now let's look at how much torpor we've dealt on you. So now the mushups drop their torpor very fast as well. So about around 300 per kick. That's about the amount of torpor that this one is dealing. About 100 damage and about 300 torpor per kick. Now if I can spot that Kano I saw over there, it will be wonderful. So the Equuses, they've only got that, and you should mind that raptors do attack these guys. Almost all carnivorous creatures will attack these guys in the wild and after taming as well. So you have to be very careful of these guys always. Specifically if you have a low level creature, just keep some kind of protection with them, some raptor pack around them perhaps, because these guys are really rare. Only one will spawn in the island, and once you tame him up or just kill that one, another one will spawn. So if you are lucky, if you go around the entire island several times, you are bound to find one. That happens. But always go on a medium like creature. because with Rexes and also Flyers, it's a bit difficult to spot these guys. These guys are a bit like camouflaged, I don't know why. And also they don't take fall damage at all, not even the slightest bit of fall damage. You can just jump straight out from the mountains and still you won't get any kind of fall damage as well. And the video is feeling kinda laggy. That's fine. Okay, so this Kano is aggroed onto me. Now these Equuses can, not Equus, the unicorns can jump quite high as well, like that. And let me just see about knocking you up then. Okay, so there. It won't take long to knock these guys out. Most creatures that have quite low amount of, and yep, you have to be careful about that. If you hit them again, then you will lose the taming effectiveness. So you have to be quite careful if you're just planning on knocking out creatures with these guys. So what I can recommend is that, except for creatures like Gygas, like really dangerous creatures, don't try to knock them out with a unicorn or a Equus. Yep, you have to just mix it up. That's all there is to it. Just mix up the Equus's kicks with some trank darts and trank arrows. And now these guys are quite good collectors of thatch, small bit of wood. They are good at collecting berries as well, but they've got quite a low A or E as well. And this raptor will want me as soon as it deals with the parasol. Oh, it's a 75. Won't be too difficult to knock out if you want me. Oh, you do. No? Well, let's just see about it then. Few kicks will do the trick. And there we go. And I believe I hit him one more time. So that's what, when you're trying to knock out creatures with the unicorns and all, you have to be careful of timing the kick properly. I just can't do it properly. So what I do is, when they start running, just chase after them by using some trank darts. So to the use of their unicorn residue, let's just get back to base. Due to their very high jumping ability, it's quite useful. They are fast enough to get away from trouble, and their stamina lasts forever. That kick though, the kicking is what takes a lot of stamina. And we'll just stop right here. You can stay here. And they've also got that same Equus power 2.59 thingy. I honestly have no idea what that is, so if you guys know, just please tell me in the comments about what that is, whether it increases or something. So let's get to what their residue can be used for. So if you just equip one of their residue, one of these unicorn residue, into a fishing rod, you can go and fish a lead sitches, those giant fish, the biggest fish in the entire ocean. So now where on earth did I put it? It's not here, then it must be here, or oh yes, here we go. So if you're on a raft, you can just place one of the chairs on the raft and you can just fish for those leady sitches by equipping. It's very difficult. It's really hard to just fish them up. I've tried so many times, it takes a lot. And you can get 3 pieces of Era candy from this. After you just fish them, you will get the blueprint for the Era candy, and you can just craft them up with 10 pieces of amber, which is quite low compared to the amber cost in the shop. But if you count in the pot and dust as well, it will cost the same amount, and you need 10 unicorn residue to craft it up as well. So once you fish the leady stitches and once you get the blueprint, just don't get rid of your unicorn. So open please. So with the unicorn residue, that's something you can do. And also there's another use which I'll just show you guys in a minute. So they are not really hard to tame. They only require griffin and kibble, and you don't have to ride them as well to tame them up, which is quite cool. Their horn looks quite nice, and I think you can color them up as well. They will use the same saddle for the Equus, and they can craft the items on it, and they have the weight reduction for those items, certain items as well. So now, as I was saying, it required 10 amber and 10 potent dust to make up one of those, not 1, 3 Eri candy, which is about the same amount. If you consider, it's a bit more, how should I say, it's a little bit more better than just purchasing Eri candy from the shop. And now where do you purchase them usually? Okay. Yeah, here, creature care. So for 5 Eri candy you can get one of them, so for 3 you will need to spend 15, but the amount will be the same because when you crush one piece of amber with the mortar and pestle, you are bound to get 2 pieces of potent dust. So the cost is the same, I would say, except for the fact that you get, if you can do the swamp cave several times, you will get lots and lots of those potent dust, so you won't have to worry about grinding up your amber. And also these guys do put a lot of the unicorn residue, so unicorn residue is always available with these guys then. So that's about it, guys, about the unicorn. They are fast, kinda fast. You can do this rainbow thingy, and when they fall back on the ground also, there's like a dust, like rainbow dust kind of thing. Yeah, just that. So kinda fast, kinda good on health if their level is high enough, and also the unicorn residue is quite useful for several things. And also if you don't have Eri creatures, if you are wanting to get some Eri creatures, what you can do is just get up to whatever creature you want to turn into Eri. Just go ahead and consume one of these, so you get 5 health, and your food increases by 1, and your stamina increases by 20. And oh, look at that, a Eri griffin. So it just warps up your surroundings and gives it a weird tint, changing colors. It's quite cool looking, I would say, and your aim is altered as well, I believe. It's not correct, I would say. So guys, that will be it about the unicorns and equuses in general. I would say the equuses also have the same kind of things about the unicorn, except for the look, and the unicorns are slightly larger than the equuses as well. If you are looking for a one in the wild, just listen to the sounds of horses, and also just listen to the twinkling kind of sounds, because that's what the unicorns produce. That's how you can identify that there's a unicorn in the surrounding area. Wow, that looks so yeah, that will be it about the unicorns, guys. This is Drakane here, over and out. So if you find this video to be helpful, ring that notification bell and smash that thumbs up, and subscribe as well and never miss a video. So bye guys, until next time.